All right, we are live. Here we go, folks. Okay. What's up, everyone? Hope you guys are doing good. Chrono Knight here, competitive Chaos Galaxy player, here to give you a live match. I'm going against my good guy Billy Boom here, who's on Gaios, most likely Tempo. Not Guy, I'm sorry, Tempo. Most likely APC. And let's see how it goes. I'm going to try to talk through my thought process. And I lost the die roll, of course, the coin flip, should I say. And yeah, let's see how we're going here. Okay, so I got the first turn here. I get 8 stars. I do not get to draw because I'm going first. Did not open up necessarily too good for early game. However, what I'm going to do is grab a resource zone here just for a little defensive. Sometimes people like to go early with like SERP, for example. So throwing out a resource zone with turret just makes me feel a little bit more safe. So I'm going to do that to start off. All right, let's see what we do here. See what's going on. Okay, 6 cards in hand, 8 stars. He's thinking, probably going to grab a resource zone as well. Yep. And pass. Okay, let's see what we get. Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pelfy boy. Not bad. You definitely want to hold on to Pelf. And it's a little bit more impactful. For those who are new to the game, do not play Pelf by itself. Because if you read the text, you have to return a card. So if you play it and it's the only card on the field, it'll bounce back to your hand. So don't do that. I'm just going to grab 4 stars and pass. Okay, so he's on 7 in hand, 10 stars. And right now, what I like to do every turn is just kind of keep tabs on how many cards are in hand by looking at this number here, and also thinking about star economy, right? And just thinking about what potential plays they can make. So I'm gonna grab 4 stars here. But just thinking back to his turn, if he has 10 stars, he has to play 2 for a creature zone, 2 for a battle zone. So really his creature range is somewhere between 1 and 6, right? It would be, unless he has some like ridiculous free play, which isn't likely this early. I'm going to pass one more time. And really what I'm doing is just building up resources here. I don't need to go too ham. Definitely don't want to throw out like Behe and Pelfy too early, because that's just going to be throwing away some impactful cards for no reason when they could be a lot more useful. Wow. Okay. Kind of an awkward position. But on 18, because I'm going to gain 4 stars next turn, I'm going to spend some stars to just get my zone set up, because I'm going to have to do it anyway. So let's just, just use the stars efficiently. So I'll just get some zones here and pass. I'm going to try my best not to misplay. Normally, I'm just kind of thinking to myself, but this is a little bit different, explaining my thought process while I'm playing. So bear with me. And of course, if you like this style of video, definitely hit me with a like and a few comments, and I'll get back to you guys and, try to get you more of the content that you're looking for. So, yeah. Okay, so he goes from 18 to 14. He's probably going to grab a couple zones just like me. There we go. Creature. And battle zone. Okay. Now he has the option to do quite a bit of stuff. Now at 9 cards, I'm not feeling as comfortable defensively, because in a span of 9 cards, it is very likely that he has a AAA, right? Now, so what I'm going to do in this situation is I'm actually going to pay 4 stars for a second resource zone. And this is just somewhat of a bluff, right? Like, hey, don't swing too early. I might have AAA. When in honesty, I don't. But um, these types of plays get in people's heads and it actually helps you sometimes. So definitely consider doing it. But also, the order I always remember is field, beast, turret. So the interaction is that if they attack me, you play field first. And then if they stop that, then you play beast. And if they stop that, you play turret. Obviously, depending on what the situation is, you can um, do what makes most sense um, in that situation. But typically, that's the order you want to do. Okay. Both of us are just posturing right now. I got 9 cards in hand. He has 10. A ton of stars, but I think both of us are just kind of hesitating and getting things set up. There we go. Okay, here comes a dark spark. Oof, look at that. AAA for sale sign and one of his glove removal combos is gone. Really good for me. Really good for me. And out of that, he only got 1 unique planet type. So ideally, when you mill for a Soulstrom deck, you want 4 different types of creatures in the grave. But losing some of these types of cards definitely hurts a little bit. All right, so I'm actually going to let that go through. I'm not too worried about Diabolus, and it's only 3 stars in the early game, so I'm not going to commit any activators right now. I'm actually going to group them together too. Okay, draw for turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now I'm sitting pretty. Now I'm starting to get a really decent setup, and now once the creatures start rolling in, the advantage in the combos that I can pull off is really going to start to shine. So right now, I'm actually going to buy a second battle zone. I'm sorry, a second creature zone. Just because I got so many stars and I don't want to just sit on extra stars. And then I'm going to go Lighthouse and Shake. And if you watch my first video, please go check that out. I talk a lot about how Lighthouse has a lot of utility even without the Kabonk battle body in my hand. And I could have used Helpo Belt to get the attachment, but what I want to do is use Helpo Belt when it's extremely necessary, right? So I'm just going to swing for 3 right here. And that goes through. Yep. And now we're just kind of chilling, and we're going to see how he responds to Diabolus. One thing that is interesting about APC that I'm starting to notice is that the mid-level creatures, I would say like 5 to 7 star creatures, is kind of where the deck seems a little bit fragile, right? Because it's relying on Dog, Dark Spark, and Pal Fam. But I mean, if you don't see those things in hand, you're just gonna it's gonna be kind of awkward to clear this, right? Because you don't want to commit a SERP or use Avalanche Overlord against this. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe some type of glove combo. I'm sure he has the other tree in hand. I mean, 10 cards. Statistically, he probably has the tree in hand. Right? Thorin comes down. Now, what some Gaios players do is they'll... Okay, so he's committing a KO. And so if you look at that situation, he committed 2 cards to clear a Dark Spark. And he used KO on his own creature, right? So think about what that's going to do for me later into the game. And we're going to see if that's actually impactful or not. But feeling pretty good. Oops, I'm supposed to be at 19. Okay. Okay, in this situation, I kind of do want to get some damage, but I also want to get a better starting creature, right? So I'm actually going to spoons here. And let's see if we draw into something a little bit on the smaller range. Okay. Excellent, 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 excellent. Okay, Dark Spark. Interesting. This is a tough one. This is actually a tough one. Let's go ahead and throw the spoons in the grave. I'm gonna get EV to hand because I'm going to stop a SERP early, and he's not in social range yet. But stopping an early SERP is definitely going to be beneficial for me, especially when I start jumping up into these higher tier creatures. So I'm going to do EV to hand for sure. Even though I said I was looking for a smaller creature, I'm just kind of thinking about the future, and I'm not too worried about Thorngaborn right now. As far as what I want to send to grave, this is tough because I like to get the draw for Waku. And kind of like what I said before, Diabolis kind of messes some things up for me sometimes. But yeah, I'm going to kill Diabolis and go to 20 and send Waku. Come on now. Sorry, lacking a little bit. And send Waku to the bottom of the deck. Send to main deck bottom. Okay. I'm going to spend 4 stars to get another zone here. And if I really need to use Dark Spark, I could just use Tomb as well. But I really don't want to commit to that. And I'm just going to pass, actually. I'm just going to pass. Very interesting choice. Going with the Waku there is definitely fine too. But I'm also considering the fact that APC runs Mole and Warriors, right? And Waku Man could be very fragile to that. And I'm sitting on a lot of acties and a lot of attachments. Granted, he could just throw down Warriors right now, but that's one interaction compared to Mole and Warriors being live. So that was kind of my thought process there. But with EV being a one of in my deck, having it in hand on tap is super useful. Okay, here we go. So he's grabbing a second battle zone, might be going aggro here. Let's see what he does. Might be going aggro. Okay, here comes whoa. Okay, so Tomb and he's paying 4. Now, this is a cosplay ability, so he's probably doing it to get SERP. I highly doubt he wasted Tomb just to get 2 points off of Blur. Wow, he did. I'm gonna say thinking. And I spelled thinking wrong. That's funny. Yeah, we're gonna let that go through. That's 3 stars, and he got rid of one of his recursion. Like, I don't know. I think that's kind of questionable to do it like that, unless his hand is just really that cracked. But I don't see how and why that would be the case. So yeah. Swinging into the Waku Man is just so cringe. I'm thinking about going Pelf here just to kill Blur, and then I'm thinking just kill Blur, swing into Thorngaborg, but I feel like there's so many other better options. And at some point, I need to use this Helpo Belt too. This is a toughie. Okay, well, yeah, let's go Pelf. I got the stars, so let's just start using the stars. Get a body on board, and I need kill Sindell creatures anyway. I did not mean to shake the creature zone. Now, the question here is, do I want to just swing into the thorn or steal the thorn and swing for 4? Because it's only 1 star. And I mean, he could just buy it back. And then I'm looking kind of silly. So let's just swing into it. And if he buys it back and sacks it to with the Gaios ability, I would be looking a little weird right there. So let's just gamble on me having a little bit of a card advantage. I got 10 versus, okay, now it's 10 to 10. So they're fairly even, but he has to commit to killing the Pale Famine. Let's see if he overextends. 15 stars, he can do a lot of stuff. And keep in mind, this is kind of where, okay. So yeah, so he's committing a glove, of course, which is a good thing. And now Pelfie Boy is hurt. No. But at least that's the only glove combo he has. Now let's see how hard he wants to go to get points. Peculiar situation. This combo being removal and drawing 2 cards, it just gotta feel good. It just has to feel good for the other player. Wow. Okay, so Avalanche comes down, and I'm thinking the thought process is, okay, just 1 question mark. Just 1. Yeah. Let's turn it here. I don't want to fall too far behind in points. And yeah, so let's go up to 6. Okay, we got a clean turret. He didn't commit another AA, so I didn't have to respond with an AA of my own. And there we go. Now we're starting to get some action in. We're drawing into queen. Now I'm going to press the issue a little bit here. And this is where Helpo Belt really starts to shine, right? So I'm going to pay 6 for queen. All right, 6 for queen. And he only has 1 resource zone. So this is a good opportunity to really start pressing the issue and using my stars to convert. So now I'm going to find a card. We're going to get Kabonk Battle Body. Shuffle here. And then I'm going to attach the Battle Body to this guy, and I'm going to steal it with Lighthouse. Okay. Oops. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm lagging. Sorry for the lag, everyone. Sorry for the lag. Okay, so then now let's edit the notes because this isn't just a regular avalanche. This is a 360, 420 avalanche. And now we're going to swing, swing, swing. And hopefully he commits an activator. Yes, and we're going to AAA that. And that's a clean 4 points, my people. That's a clean 4 points. Now the momentum's starting to shift, right? He's wasted his tomb. So getting, a revival combo. He used it on a blur that didn't turn into a SERP. So could be better use there. And we got Beast of the Black Hole out the way too. Looking at the card advantage, 6 to 7. So we're still close. It's not like I'm down 2 or 3 cards. And the stars are comparable as well. But the big difference is I converted that into some points and a 2 creature board. Okay. Second resource zone. It's a bit of a commitment. And the interesting thing is that Erratic Void is going to put him in a very interesting position, right? Because do you waste an AA to get your summon going, or do you save an AA for something bigger like a turret or a Beast of the Black Hole? And that's what I really like about the card too. It really forces my opponent to make a little bit of a tougher decision. Now, let's think about the game state, right? So he already used Beast, and both of my creatures swing for 4 because of the boost from Kabonk Battle Body. So I'm gonna swing with no problem, even without a AAA in my hand. Because if he has turret, okay, he gains 4, I gain 4. But I already have the point advantage, right? So we're gonna say no response. And I'm at 14 now. And he's at 10. The unfortunate thing is he can't keep trading. And he spent 4 stars on that second resource zone, assuming that I might have a second AAA. So I'm assuming his hand is kind of not good right now. He's like praying for some type of combo to clear this board, because this is getting threatening. Like if this hits again, that's putting me at 18. I'm sorry, that's putting me at game. What am I talking about? This is 8 points. All right, so let's see what he does. 11-7. All right. Now, trust me, guys. I feel like this is where Erratic Void is going to really start to shine, right? Because clearing both of these efficiently is going to be awkward. Oof. Okay, so here comes Mole. And then what's your 6-star? Diabolus. Okay, Diabolus is going to mill 4. This is going to be a dangerous mill. Watch. Oh, no. Oh, yikes. Okay, fine. Well, he gets Soulstrom set up, but at what cost? Like, okay. Polyfall creatures are falling. No pun intended. Okay, here we go. This is a tricky one. Thinking. Here's the situation. With only 10 cards left in hand, I'm and I still have Galaxy Crash on my deck. I'm actually going to get rid of Beast of the Black Hole here, because making his board as fragile as possible seems to be like the better option for me. He has another AAA, but I don't see him necessarily breaking my 2-creature board that soon. And so I feel like I'm going to get a lot more utility out of Erratic Void. And this could be a very, very ballsy play. But yeah, we're going to go with it. We are going to go with it. These are the type of plays that make champions. And then look at that. I drew into another AAA, which is really great. I'm going to spend... Oh, this is interesting. Oh, I think for sale sign is actually really good right here, because I got a lot of stars, and I can maintain instead of committing one of my creatures right here, and this creature is going to be more threatening, right? So I'm doing the same thing, right? I want to play Waku Man so I could clear the board, but this is actually stronger because I steal his creature, which is removal and gaining a creature for me at the same time, and then I can go for face. So I'm actually going to go with that. Let's go with a for sale sign here on Diabolus. And I'm really happy that I still got KO available when SERP comes down. I'm just kind of really prepared right now. And so we're going to go here, here, here. And that's 4 damage. And he plays that. He's running out of activators, so I'm actually going to AAA that. He's already used turret, and yeah, he's already used turret and beast, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure. Yeah, turret and Beast of the Black Hole is already gone. So just putting that much pressure on him is definitely worth it. Low on stars, doesn't have a lot of cards in hand, and he still needs to clear this board efficiently. And When I talked about for sale sign being huge, guys, this is a perfect example because even using for sale sign to get his own creature back doesn't really do him much good because Avalanche is sitting at 420. So like, how are you really clearing that? You're wasting 6 stars for what? So now I'm like insulated a little bit. I got a stronger setup here. Okay, but let's see where he goes because everyone knows that Galaxy Crash could change all of this in a heartbeat. One Galaxy Crash could change the whole game state. 5 cards in hand, 9 stars. Potential for Pelfam to come down. Pelfam would be huge for him right here. Yeah, Pelfam would actually be pretty huge for him. Let's see if it comes down though. And then now this is a good time for me to check on my mind control combos, right? So I've used both of my lighthouses. So my second Kabunk battle body is going to be used offensively. So if I need to like push over something that's a little stronger, if I draw into it, I'll be looking to make that type of play. So the 2-card combo is broken, but it's not completely useless. So I'll be looking for a Kabunk battle body later on. All right, he's going to spoons here. He's like digging for gold right here. He's trying to find something useful. Look at that. Pelfam, Phantom Matter, and Dog. He's probably going to kill the dog. Phantom Matter to bottom, and Pelfy Boy comes out. That would be huge for him. Yep, dog is gone. This is where champions are made. What are you going to do? Obviously, you grab Pelfam, right? He put Pelfam in the deck? No way. Does he have a SERP combo? He can't even play SERP right now because he's under spoons. No way he put Pelfam back in the deck right there. And he goes Phantom Matter for what though? For Queen? Thinking. Okay. Queen is going to kill... Queen is going to kill Diabolus. But here's the thing, guys. He can only play one creature right now. So using... And Queen is easy for me to kill over. I'm not going to use Eevee right here. I'm saving Eevee. I'm saving it. You can kill Diabolus all you want. I'm going to gain a star and go on with my life. And be ready to hit the alert button if he tries to slap down another creature. You got to catch people on spoons. You can only play one creature this turn. Here we go. What did I say? Spoons. And I spelled spoons wrong. Spoons. This counts as a play. It's a free play, but you have played one creature. Can only play one creature due to spoons. So he has Shroom in hand. That's good to know too. Sob. Yeah, see, put him in a bad position, guys. What did I say? I said Pelfam was definitely the play because you can play it. It's one creature, but it has impact. It would clear my whole board with just that one creature. Now he's on a fragile queen that's only going to kill his own creature, Darkspark. And he's running low on cards. He's going to run low on ways to get points too. All his acties are gone. And we haven't even activated the Skelly Gas combo either. So sitting in a really good position. Yep, he swings into Diabolus. I'm going to gain a star. That is completely fine with me. And heads up play, guys, I could have wasted Erratic Void on Phantom Matter, but I'm thinking about the bigger picture. I'm not just playing for that turn. I'm playing for a turn or two ahead. Wait, what? I said this one. Avalanche stays. All good. Yeah. And then now it's my turn. Okay. Draw for turn. Okay. Drawn to a nice defensive activator, which is great. Now here's an interesting thing. I don't want to go triple wide just yet. I mean, I could start burning stars, but like why, right? Because let's just put the pressure on and go for a game. But I still want to be in a position for follow up, right? Always think about your follow up, especially if you don't need to commit too much and still get lethal. I don't. He has no activators. This should just be lethal right here. Yep. No response. GG. Say hi to. No, I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna say hi to YouTube. Not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. He'll probably see the video eventually. But yeah, guys, I hope this was really informative, just to kind of show my thought process and, um, some of the ideas that I have when I'm playing and just decision making. Um, if we look at the final game state, I'll reveal my hand to him as well. I ended on, um, a solid hand. I didn't overcommit. I got a lot of follow up options, some defensive options. My recursion is still there. My interruption is still there. And I was able to maintain a 2-creature board and put them in a weird position. Yeah. So I'm going to cut the video right here. Look forward to making future videos like this. Once again, if you like these videos, definitely let me know. I'll keep them cranking. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys get into some Chaos Galaxy. Catch you guys later.